What is up, you guys? Wonder Bro here. How to know if you are healing from anxiety. Now, healing from anxiety is not something that is linear. It's something that takes time. It takes time for your nerves to heal. It takes time for you to retrain your brain. So the question I probably get more than any other question is, how do I know if I'm healing? How do I know if I'm doing this right? Okay, so we're going to talk about that today. And I'm going to answer that as simply and as to the point as I possibly can by just giving you one answer. I'm not going to go on a big elaborate spiel, just one answer. How do I know if I'm healing from anxiety, Wonder Bro? If you are using your prefrontal cortex, aka your thinking mind, aka the things you tell yourself, if you are using that front part of your mind to generate thoughts of acceptance and normalizing everything, that's how you know if you're healing. If you are using this part of your brain, your thinking mind, to generate accepting thoughts and normalizing, that is a big, big important word, normalizing everything. That means you get intrusive thoughts, and instead of worrying about them or fighting with the content, you say, this is normal. I expected this to happen. This is supposed to show up. That's just what my brain does, right? These are all just examples of the accepting inner voice. You get a feeling and you say to yourself, this is normal, it's supposed to happen, it's a false alarm. You are normalizing everything. You're just calling out first fear, which are those thoughts, those feelings, sometimes the sticky thoughts. You're calling them out. You're not adding second fear. You're using this part of your brain, your thinking brain, to generate thoughts of just acceptance and normalizing everything. That is how you know you're healing. We don't base it on the way that you feel. All of that will take care of itself in time. The nerves will heal in time. The brain will retrain in time. But how you know you're healing is if you are using your brain to not fight with the thoughts and feelings, but rather using it to generate thoughts of acceptance and normalizing everything. I'm going to say that 100 times in this video. The thing about that is, and the reason I keep repeating that, is because if you're using this part of your brain to fight against the thoughts and the feelings, then you're telling your brain there's a problem. The brain's going to continue to give you anxiety. But if you're using this part of your brain to not turn your thoughts and feelings into big deals, right, then you are slowly going to lower the alarm. You're going to tell your brain that there is no real danger. So you absolutely must be using this part of your brain to just normalize everything. Here's these thoughts. My thoughts are telling me if I don't do this, I'm going to go crazy, or my thoughts are telling me this might happen or this might happen. My thoughts are just running wild about this thing or this thing. You continuously catch yourself worrying and ruminating over those thoughts and just replace it with thoughts of acceptance, thoughts of normalizing it. Okay, I'm having these thoughts. I expected it. It's normal. If you catch yourself 5 seconds later starting to worry about it again, oh God, what do I do to make this go away? You catch it, you replace it with thoughts of acceptance and normalizing it, right? No, I'm not going to worry about it. Those thoughts are going to just run wild. That's what they're supposed to do. It's okay. This is how it's supposed to feel, right? So same with the feelings. It's okay. This is how it's supposed to feel. Accepting and normalizing so that you're not turning it into a problem, because when you start to turn it into a problem using your thinking mind, oh God, I don't like this. What do I do about this? What did Wonder Bro tell me to do about this? I got to get away from this. Oh God, make sure I'm using the device so I can get away from this. When you're using that brain to turn things into problems, including recovery, turning recovery into a problem, oh God, am I doing it right? Am I doing it wrong? You are telling your brain that you need extra protection. Only use your brain to generate thoughts of acceptance, thoughts of just normalizing. If you just lived by that, normalizing thoughts and feelings come in and you're just like, I expected this. It's supposed to be here. This is what happens, right? When your nerves are tired. My brain is going to freak out about that. I know how it works, but that's okay. I need to go through it. It's supposed to happen this way. When you generate thoughts of just normalizing everything, you're no longer making things into a problem, okay? And making things into a problem is second fear. Second fear is what we're trying to cut out in order to heal. All right, you guys? So we do a lot of talks, man. We do a lot of talks on this channel about things like, hey guys, if you're still ruminating, worrying, and obsessing, that's your problem. You got to catch that and shut it down. And a lot of people are like, man, that's confusing. I don't know what you mean. It just means to normalize your thoughts and feelings. Just have that accepting inner voice. Hey, it's okay if my brain is saying that. It's okay if my brain is giving me those thoughts or those feelings. It's supposed to feel like that. My brain is saying if I don't fix it, I'm going to go crazy. Okay, it's supposed to say that. My brain is hyping me up. It's supposed to do that. When I say catch worry, rumination, obsession, and shut it down, I just mean replace all of that worry, rumination, and obsession with things like normalizing your thoughts and feelings and just allowing them to happen while you continue living your life. 2 keys. Stop mentally fighting with your thoughts and feelings. Just normalize it all. Use that accepting inner voice and live your life as if you're already healed. Okay? A lot of information out of there, and I know sometimes it runs together and sometimes it gets confusing, and then your brain will jump in and give its 2 cents and make it even more confusing. So I know it's a lot, but at the end of the day, I like to do these videos right here where we just come together and say, look, if this is the only video you ever watch, but you take it to heart, you're good to go, right? I like to do these videos because I like to take all the information that we put out there and just wrap it up into a nice, neat package, because sometimes, yeah, it does get confusing. But moving on from this video, I want you to remember one thing. Just normalize the way I'm feeling and the thoughts I'm having. Just say, I expected this, I suspected this, it's not a problem. My brain then wants to jump in and say things like, oh, you're going to go crazy if you don't do this, or oh, you're going to have a panic attack if you don't do this, or oh, you know, you must be doing something wrong. Normalize that too. Just say, oh, there's that negative thinking thoughts. I'm not going to continue to worry over that. I'm not going to worry over that. I'm not going to obsess about that. I'm just going to normalize it, right? Okay? That way you're not fueling things you're not supposed to be fueling. That way you're not adding worry to things you're not supposed to be adding worry to. So I hope this video makes things a little bit more clear for you guys. I'm always about trying to be as clear and as simple and as straightforward as possible. So hopefully this video accomplished that. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Leave a comment. We do this every time. For the people who didn't make it all the way to the end, let's confuse the hell out of them. Leave a comment and let me know. Actually, you know what? Leave a comment of your favorite song, but don't put the song title. Put some lyrics from that song. That way people reading the comment, they're going to be like, what is going on? Okay? Leave that comment. Leave a like if you enjoyed today's video. Check me out over on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter. I think they call it X now. Vacate Fear. Reach out to me if you're interested in one-on-one coaching. Pretty flexible. We'll get on the phone together and we'll try to figure this out. One-on-one environment. Okay? I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching again. And until next time, as always, stay awesome.